Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and I was half asleep last stream, and I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Although the fact that I've got a little thing up there that says Catalyst of Naphtha, I feel like that's a good place to start. I feel like I almost got hit by a train there. That would be super cool. Just start off the stream by being hit by a train. It would be not really any different than normal, but I prefer it didn't happen. Okay, the fart boys are still farting. I don't really need them to be farting anymore, actually. I think we can cease your farting. Cease your foolish ambitions, fart boys. Yeah, we can cease your foolish ambitions. We've got 5,200 green puffer eggs, which I don't think we need anymore. Foolish ambitions have been ceased. Ceased and desisted. Okay. So what we really do need to do is make more naphtha. So let's figure that shit out right now, shall we? Now you're getting the... We're making all this fish oil, aren't we? That's where we're getting all this from. Making the fish oil, making it happen. And then once we have all the fish oil, we really deal with that compost at some point. We'll figure that out later. Oh, we'll just make a big warehouse. That will also do it. Glacier, thanks so much for the raise of quality. Okay, the nutrient pulp comes up here, turns into something magical. Maybe it doesn't. Who really knows? The raw fish oil is what we're actually after. That's true. The only ways we can really improve this is make more raw fish oil. You know what? I'm a rebel. I make raw fish oil for breakfast. One would argue that's not a good breakfast, but you know what? I'm not questioning it. It seems reasonable to me. So that's getting the base mineral oil that we have, and then it's probably turning into naphtha when it feels like it. Which is not as often as it should be. Fuel oil, on the other hand... What does fuel oil turn into? Can we do the same thing with fuel oil? We can. Not only can we do. Okay, so what I think we need to do is go get some speed modules. Because as anyone will tell you on the street, speed is where it's at. They may be a drug dealer though, so probably don't listen to drug dealers, kids. That's my advice to you. You know, SeiferKatt, he's a heartful guy telling you not to listen to drug dealers. He knows what's going on. He's a good boy. If I see anyone talking to a drug dealer, then we will have words. The words we don't. Then who should we listen to if not our doctors and pharmacists? I think it's... The moment of hesitation where I'm like, that's a valid point. You know what? I didn't listen to a doctor once and I turned out alright. This is going to be blown out of context fairly quickly. It is true though. The other day a doctor told me to do something and I was like, no, I think you're actually wrong there, and then I didn't do it. And then I talked to another doctor and they went, yeah, that doctor crazy. What the hell is he on about? And I went, I know, right? It sounds like I'm making this story up, but I'm like only like 20% making the story up. Mostly I'm not. I know that's more truthful than you come to expect from me, and I respect that. But some degree of that story did happen. If you can believe that. You know what? Let's just chuck one of these fast boys in there. Because we make more naphtha, then just everything's better. I don't know who we should trust other than doctors and pharmacists. Probably just a guy on the street, man. I don't know. Guys on the street seem legit. If you ask a guy on the street, are they a legitimate businessman, and they say yes, you trust them. Especially if they have like a Chicago mafioso sort of, yeah, who should we trust? Boss! Trust them. Wrong day. No, it's the right day. We can't stream on Thursday, so we're streaming today. I'm sorry. I can't stream on Saturday either, quite frankly. Or Sunday, so this is kind of the last stream of the week. Which is sad. It's ultimate sadness. But, this train has killed me before. Wonderful. Oh, but as soon as I remove this, it's no longer killed me? This train is now clean. It is no... I have ceased its violent ways. It's nice to have an announcement. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Soulburn always reminds me that I should have actually announced things. That's okay. I'm just the worst. I'm not the worst, but I'm certainly could be better. I'll do an announcement for people who watch me on mute. That's true. Why do people watch me on mute? Darn it, you're right. Soulburn. Oh, look, Soulburn is my herald, and he reminds me that this is the thing that I should do. It's not Soulburn's job, just to be clear. The herald's job is to tell people how I feel about Factorio news, but the herald is reminding me I should actually tell people about other shit too. Get your shit together, Seif. That's what Soulburn's saying. He's saying it in a lot politer way, because the herald of Galactus knows that if he pisses me off, I'll eat him. Or however Galactus eats things. Or sorry, Galactus eats things. I don't know. I just give him the big suck. I could have not said that. If they're your herald, shouldn't they be the one heralding, announcing things for you? No, that's not a job of the herald. That would be the herald overstepping his duties. The herald is to remind me that I'm supposed to do things. Which he does a very good job of it. Careful, or I'll give you the big suck next. My threats have never been so threatening. Your formal titles and duties are so convoluted. Exactly. They are. That's why Soulburn, as my herald, has to navigate it. Like the amount of stress that the job of herald takes on Soulburn, you know. It's a lot of stress, but he wears it well. You know, but he shouldn't have to. Anyway, I don't know what I'm on about. If anyone would like to tell me what I'm on about, I'd appreciate that. Because I certainly have no idea. And get some electric boilers in there, because stuff boiling water like normal people. Okay, that should sort out my naphtha problems. I'm on about 7 PM. Hey, what? Is that a good time to be on? I don't know what you mean. As long as I'm not on 7 PM, I should be alright. Because if I was on 7 PM, that means I'd be on a current affairs show, and I would be scared. Okay. Turtle. Turtle. Yes, you're right. I did ask that. I'm on about 7 PM. That's correct. You are correct. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I did actually like it, that's the problem. I liked, shared, and subscribed. In that order. Good use of rim shot, by the way. Well done. So you can do... like, shared, and subscribed. Yeah. We didn't hit the bell, though. I don't trust that bell. Everyone's always hitting that bell. And I wish they'd stop. It scares me. Oh no. These things cannot produce enough water on their own. We must assist. This is the worst way to do this, but I also choose not to do it any better way. I could do it better ways, but I refuse. Never mind, there was a better way to do it. It's this way. A better way to do it would be actually getting enough water rather than doing these water bores. Your first subscriber, oh no, the pressure is too much. You've never done social media. First time, huh? That's alright. Don't be scared of social media. Social media is like a spider. It's more afraid of you than you are of it. That being said, I'm afraid of spiders, so my advice may not be helpful here. Yeah, no, my advice is certainly not helpful. Since when was my advice ever actually been helpful? It was very exciting, like, it's really exciting when you're doing social media stuff like, you know, YouTube or Twitch, and you get your first follower who's not someone you know, and you're like, what? Someone's watching me and they don't know who I am? Ah! And that's kind of stressful. But then, you know, you get over it. And then you get too comfortable about it, and then that's when you say horrible things. You get over that eventually as well. I don't know. Public speaking is something I've never really been too bothered by. Public speaking was only ever a problem when I realized what I had to say was very, very stupid. If I don't realize what I'm saying is very, very stupid, I have not got a problem with it. But if I haven't figured it out yet, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. The trick is not knowing you're doing stupid things. If you can get that done, you'll be sweet. Solder really still a problem? Are you serious? Okay. Stirite is still a problem for me, apparently. I don't know why. I would appreciate it if you'd be less of a problem. We upgraded all of this. It's not a huge water problem. Little water problem. Tiny water problem. It goes red for the most minor of seconds. Yeah, see, like per minute, per second it's like 5 short. And it does 60 per second. So, you know, it's just the minorest short. I guess we can deal with that oxygen a bit better. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Maybe that'll help. We are almost done with the D2. Always good to be done with your second D. 1 D is enough for me, though. D is for something, and that's good enough for me. We're not going to question what it's for, though. Let's keep the chat classy for a change, shall we? I can't promise that to anyone. Let's keep the chat classy and then just fart sounds. Okay. Why am I here? I'm here for the Stirite, which is over there. D for dog. Yeah, no, D for can F right off, mate. He shall never be forgiven for anything he has done, or has not done. Reaction speed, like that much too slow. But certainly, my mouth speed, my mouth is faster than my hand speed. I don't know how I feel about my mouth being faster than my hand. Is that good? Is it good to have a fast mouth? Depends what industry you're in, I suppose. Clearly not my industry. Depends what your partner likes. True. I'll ask Panda later. I won't ask her that. Look, chat was wondering what's better, fast hands or fast mouth. She won't answer. She'll just immediately be like, I don't know what you're going on to. Heard running your mouth too fast can get you in trouble. Yeah, but having fast hands can also get you in trouble. Because then you're like hitting people too quickly. You gotta give people a chance to not get hit. Because my understanding is people hate being punched in the face. Now, I don't know that from experience, but it's just what I've been told. Interesting. Hey. Perhaps move this just a little bit faster along. Of course. It's absolutely perfect until the fact I accidentally lined it up. So, of all the times to line it up perfectly, it had to be the time that I didn't want it to be lined up perfectly, didn't it? So hopefully that results in a little bit more of the old sulfuric acid. The old H2SO. 4. That 4 is important. I couldn't tell you why, but I know chemists love it. I think chemists like it because it's correct. And from what I understand of chemists like being correct. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Johnny was a chemist, some Johnny is no more. For what he thought was H2O was H2SO4. Classic. Which is a good joke until someone doesn't know chemistry jokes. Like that's very much a, you gotta understand some chemistry stuff to enjoy that one. SO4, chemists hate this one weird trick. Chemists gotta get over themselves, you know? I've always said that about chemists. They don't understand chemistry jokes, are they really your friend? To be fair, Panda doesn't understand chemistry jokes, and I would call her my friend. That's not the sort of jokes she likes. She'd just be like, I don't get this. But she is still my friend, in case anyone's doubting this. But she's on thin ice. She's not thin ice. Sorry. Just had to add a little, but she's on thin ice. Like, as if she was. No, she of course is not. His wife to say when she's listening. Okay. Look, I know who I married. I married someone who doesn't get chemistry jokes. You know what? I have no regrets. No regrets. Because she gets many other stupid jokes and puns. It's when she can, like, she thinks for a second and comes up with a pun that I hadn't even considered, and I'm like, this is why I married you, Panda. This is why I married you. And she looks so proud of herself, as she damn well should be. Because despite what the media tells you, puns are hilarious. The media may lie to you and tell you otherwise, but that's why we don't trust the fake news media. Anyway, I'm doing a bit there. Puns also make the cat double facepalm. They do, but I like them because I like hurting myself. You can read that how you like. We were doing a thing at work. Have you ever used like the quiz program Kahoot, where like you can put like a quiz up on the screen, people can answer it and whatever? We were doing one of those at work. I don't remember what my point was. There was a good point with this. Oh yeah, so, you know, it was one of those moments where it's like, everyone choose a name. And I'm like, I never know what to do when they tell me to choose a name in a work setting. Because I'm like, do I have to use a serious name? Do I have to be like, Seifer, do I have to do that? Or can I make a silly name? And I wasn't sure. And then you see the first names popping up. Because like, and you're like, no, we're doing silly names. Cool. And then it's fine. Because then you don't know who's who. Until, like, they out themselves. And that's fine. But then it's also like... I've gone to bowling once. With other co-workers. A Rock Morton. Good name. I went to, like, a bowling night with other co-workers. And it was a great time. But it was like... Okay, you know, you had to write your name on a piece of paper so they could put it on the board. And I'm like, oh, bowling, everyone uses silly names. And I was the only one with a silly name. And I felt like such a fool. Like, because everyone's like, oh, who's this? And I'm like, me. They're like, oh, why'd you do that? I'm like, because it's bowling and everyone does silly names in bowling, except for apparently you guys. And I just felt like a real fool. Rock Morton. I don't know Throckmorton. Sorry. It sucks when you're like the only one being a silly name and everyone's being like serious name or like their actual names, and I'm like, well, I don't know what to do now because now I've clearly come over here as a big goofball, and everyone's like, oh, look at this man who's made a silly name. Oh, look at this boy being a silly boy. Oh, and I'm like, I wish I was dead. Posted source in well, it's no longer March memes, but I know what you're talking about. Memes and oddities. Your cousin Throckmorton escape. Oh, my cousin who? That's good. We used to have a math teacher who would like, he'd be coming up with his math problems and putting them on the board so everyone would write them in their books. And he'd be like, okay, so I need a bird name, and I was just screaming, because, you know, I was a child, a blue-spotted warbler, a blue-spotted warbler, and he's just like, I can't think of anything else other than that, so it was like blue-spotted warbler, and I was so happy, and now that I'm older and telling the story, I was a boring child. That's alright. I'm a rather boring adult, too. Okay. The farts make me laugh every time. Oh my gosh. They really do, though. It's when I realize what a child I am. Like, you know, I'm looking after Lil K and he's being just the cutest of patootiest. Adult, yeah, exactly. I'm going to come back to that in a second. And then he's just like sitting there and there's just little fart sounds coming from him. And I'm like, he's farting. And it's so funny every time to me. That kid's going to grow up and laugh at fart sounds and there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe be an adult, maybe. Not happening. Lil K is a puffer. He is sometimes. Sometimes he puffs up his little face when he's not happy. I was thinking today, but you just said adult, and it reminded me that it goes to abbreviate as Throcky. I saw that. It's good to know that they immediately got a nickname sorted for Throcky. But I was thinking about, it's like, you know, oh, you know, if a child's in trouble, go see a grown-up, and the grown-up will help you. And I've thought about that for a long time, but I realized, hang on, I've got a kid. I am the grown-up. When did this happen? When did I become a grown-up? And the answer is many, many years ago, but let's not dwell on the moments of the past. Throcky. Good old Throcky. Cousin Throcky. You know, the skateboarder. I bet you he has frictionless environments too. That sounds like something Cousin Throcky would do. Wait, hang on, what? We like all maxed out on naphtha or something? No. Mineral oil? No. What's going on? What's going on? I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey. Seriously, what's going on? Okay. I heard of the Thropy Award. No. I have never heard of the Thropy Award. I have never been so afraid of saying such a benign statement. From the University of Auckland, so I should know it. What? Okay. We're Googling this. Thropy Award. I even went to Auckland University for a while. I didn't pass, but, you know. No, I was definitely with Thropy. I can't even seem to Google it. I'm not even sure it's real. I'm not even sure University of Auckland is real, and I went there. It's a debating thing. Only named after an engraving mistake, Thropy. Oh, okay. It was meant to be trophy, I imagine. Huh. That's fun. I'd never heard of that before. It's kind of like the, they thought it was funny so they kept it. It's like the, Diana Jones Award for board game design. Or role-playing design. The Diana Jones? I can't remember what it is. Is it Diana Jones? Yes, the Diana Jones Award for Excellence in Gaming. Although the trophy has been lost, apparently. I don't know if they ever found it. It's been lost in the mail. Okay. So basically there's an award, a trophy in gaming that they don't even know where it is. So Diana Jones was... There was an Indiana Jones role-playing game that sucked so badly that all the copies were destroyed. One wasn't destroyed, but it was mostly burned. And on it, you can't read Indiana Jones. You can just read Diana Jones. So it's the Diana Jones Award. But it has since been lost in the mail and will probably never be seen again. Because, yeah. I don't know how important it is, but I just like the story. You know, a story is everything, right? Blue Science looks like it's about done with its magic. The Thropy was lost. Oh no, they lost the Thropy? No! I only just found out about it, it's already gone. My innocence! Don't worry, I lost that a long time ago as well. And I know exactly who to blame. Okay, so that should be making lots and lots of solder. Go down there first. I mean, I suppose it needs to go down there, but still, doesn't feel good. Panda and I have a trophy. We haven't kept up with it, unfortunately, but we have a trophy between us. And it was a prestigious trophy. It was called the Nekonote Cup. I know what the trophy is. We haven't lost that trophy. It just hasn't been updated in a long time because we don't play as much as we used to. But it's the Nekonote Cup because we used to track all our board games, who won, like all our two-player board games, who won and who lost in a little book that we got from like a cheap Japanese store. And it says Nekonote on it. You know, it's got cats all over it because... Look, I was trusted to get the book, and I got one with cats on it. So it says Nekonote, and it's the Nekonote Cup. And it tracks who won the most board games over the course of a year. We awarded it twice, and it was Panda both times. I have never won the Nekonote Cup. Because Panda is good at board games. Nekonote, better than writing it. Yeah, it's the similar idea though. If you write someone's name in the Nekonote, they become a cat. It's very similar idea. If you don't write anything after a minute, then they just become a cat by a heart attack. Otherwise, you give them more detailed instructions of how to turn into a cat. It's something like that. The Death Note. I don't remember all the Death Note rules, but it's something to do with that. Crazy how much time sensitivity there is in the Death Note. I think you got like 10 minutes to write a full detailed thing, which I suppose is enough, right? Like if you can't think of how someone's going to die in 10 minutes, then maybe, you know, Get your shit together. The Death Gods are like, bro, just figure out how the poor sucker's gonna die. Get yo shit together. Oh. But yeah, we haven't really kept track of the Necronoke. Well, we haven't really been playing a lot of board games over the last couple of years because, you know, Lil K and all, and we just got busy. I stream, and it's my fault, let's be honest. I stream, and then we don't have as much time anymore. But yeah. Okay. We need to get the used coolant out faster. Problem is the steam. The real problem is more steam. Okay, so hopefully that uses the steam a little bit faster. And a little bit more. We'll do another one as well. So, it technically will use more steam now because the percentage is increased. And that will allow my coolant to stop being so used up. And will allow me to make more solder. Brilliant. Exquisite. The only thing that would make me happier is if we made even more solder. You know what? I like being happy. SeiferKatt likes being happy. What an absolute joke. You thought you could respect SeiferKatt? No, this guy likes being happy. Depression hasn't taken him over. How can we respect a man who likes being happy? Disgusting, quite frankly. Oh. We have a shortage of steam. Well, okay. Just make more steam? I guess. What if we also did... That looks better. Oh, that's going to cause problems later if we don't get the carbon together soon. You're still running out of steam. Interesting. Okay, it's doing a little bit better now. The belt looks a little bit more saturated. The zinc, is that zinc? The zinc is coming through there, and that means some of it goes over to the tin. Yeah. Yep, as that comes along, everything works slightly better. That's what you want to see in life. Everything just working better. Delightful. The only thing I might want to change there is maybe even accelerate the pace of the carbon. The weird thing to try and make faster, but here we are. Yeah, I think that's... Look, it's reaching the end. That's what we need to see. I mean, you see the solder going places isn't the same place every time. Yeah, that's not really happening, but whatevs. So blue science is still going to be the problem, and I think blue science is going to be the problem until we reach the very end of this. But hey, it's going. So we need purple science for this one. Looks like you were boosting the buildings needed steam for, so kind of countering the steam boosting. That's true. That would be a problem. Oh no, these buildings don't need the steam. That's okay. That should be alright. Steroids right out as is Bobnomnium. Bobnomnium is actually full right now, strangely enough. Just a thought. That's alright. I like thoughts. We have no thought police yet. One day we'll get thought police, but we haven't got them yet. No one's applied for the role. One day, though. I look forward to the day we have thought police in this chat. Not in general. Because, yikes, I know what my thoughts are and I don't want them being policed. Okay. Had the strike coming. Did it? It must have. No, it didn't. Okay, I guess it mustn't have. I'm over here making demands about what has and has not happened. Oh, this absolutely must have happened. I've got no proof of it, but it must have happened. Or it'd be absolutely dismal if it had not happened. It's really trying to make sure we don't run out of copper, which is nice. Except we keep running out of everything else. I do believe what might be advantageous to us and our peoples would be a delightful increase of train limits. I do say. Would be quite delightful. You want a thought counter because it counts the thoughts. Be happy, everyone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, got a request for cheap viewers again. I don't want cheap viewers. How many times do I have to tell you? I want sexy viewers. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. It's got to count the thoughts. That makes sense. I think... Oh, we actually have a train limit of 2 there already. Fascinating. That's probably going to turn off at some point fairly soon. It was 32,000 of these. Why the hell do I want 32,000 solders? Who are you? Who are you that you think that's a reasonable number? Disgraceful. You found the bot report button on the tablet? Nice. It is interesting. I did once find someone who, like, you know, I don't really care if people spend their money on dumb shit like that, because let's be honest, it's not like it actually helps anyone in any way whatsoever. At least I don't imagine it would. But it was like one person, I was like watching their stream and I'd always see them having like 3 viewers. That stream for 8 hours, I'd never see them going above 3. It would be at like 1 or 2 most of the time. And I'm just like, okay. And then I'm looking at their followers and they're like 10,000 followers. I'm like, what happened there? So I went through the history because I'm a skeezy little bastard who likes to look in people's windows when they walk past the house. And I was like, okay, so one day he just got 9,000 followers. That must have been a huge day for him. How many viewers did he have on that day? Because, you know, maybe he got raided by like, you know, a really big streamer. How many followers did he, like, how many viewers did he have that day? Average, 7. And I'm like, now I can't prove that he bought that. But I can't imagine anything else happening there. But again, not that it matters to me. I was just like, that seems very suspicious. I mean, maybe he was, like, follow-botted? Which... Is Steve supposed to be invisible? No, he's not supposed to be invisible. He just... I guess I didn't hit the button properly. Thankfully I wasn't emoting. There was no big emotes. No big feelings. I'm back! I was talking the whole time, thankfully. I'm always scared when people say that, because it's like, have I just been silent this whole time? But no, I was not. But yeah, it's like, it doesn't really matter. Like, if someone wants to spend their money on getting 10,000 followers and makes themselves feel more legitimate, that's one thing. But generally, people don't follow people with more followers. They follow them with more viewers. Because you don't find someone because they've got lots of followers. You find them because they're at the top of the chain of, like, number of viewers, right? I don't know. Again, does not matter to me. Do what you want. I'm not the police. Today. One day I may become the police. So far it hasn't happened. But it's just because I would drive everywhere with the siren going. And they'd be like, why does this guy do that? And it's like, he just kind of does that to everyone. Oh gosh, no, stop. Can we go that way, please? Probably someone with 2 average viewers buying followers getting banned. Every breath you take, wrong police. I'll be watching. Don't you worry. I'll be watching. Scruffy watching, Scruffy don't care. Can you imagine this is how the speed that I thought was acceptable at one point? That's alright, it'll fix its battery problem sooner rather than later. Wrong police. Yeah, well, I mean... At least it's not the thought police. Right, we've discussed the thought police today. That might help. Let's make a bit more cobalt steel. Why not? Steel yourselves, lads. Rolled cobalt isn't a thing, right? Rolled cobalt steel? No, it's not. Okay. I didn't think it was. Speed that up, make the cobalt steel a bit faster. Ah, that turns out it was a brilliant idea. Rock, sand, same police. I love this little power plant. It doesn't generate much. I guess it generates 200 megawatts, right? Approximately. Nope, 648. Oh yeah, it would. It does pretty well, honestly. So, we really do need to just figure out why rockets aren't being launched. I know rockets are kind of being sad right now. Oh, never mind, there's literally a rocket being launched as we speak. That's just typical, isn't it? I find it interesting they're going to start having, like, still making rockets while the silo's there. I think that's a really neat touch. There's so much stuff in the Factorio update 2.0 that I'm really excited about. I don't think I'm the only one about that, though. I don't know, what are people's... If people had to pick one feature they're excited about 2.0, what would you say? Like, just pick one. I know I'm already asking a lot from you, but... What feature from 2.0 are you really excited about? It doesn't have to be an expansion thing, it could just be like a regular thing. Maybe it is an expansion thing, who knows? What are you excited about? Smarter bots. That's a good one. I'm looking for smarter bots. I respect that one. I mean, I know what mine is. Mine is stupid, though. Softer train turns? That's a good one. I'm looking forward to the Blood Belt. Here's the new power plant on top of the space age. Oh yeah, the vision power. We just love better power. That looks fun too. I'm just looking to be able to connect all the belts together with like a couple of clicks. I know that's a dumb thing. Like, it's so minor. No one's going to do that. The sad inserters are gone. Be up inserters. Stack inserters are pretty exciting. I'm excited to be able to make a stack of like 30 objects on stack inserters. I know that's not in the game, but people were complaining it was like pink. People are going to complain about the color pink. Just a color, bro. Bruh, it's just a color. Don't be scared over a color. It's just a color. Colors cannot hurt you. I mean, again, unless you're a Green Lantern. But, I mean, real talk here. Is anyone... So, yes! We're sharing the same brain cell. Hey Zoe, how you doing? Anyway, hands up for your Green Lantern, because I don't think any of us are here. That's brilliant. Also, hi. You gotta consider the Green Lanterns for some reason. Oh, so good. Stop trying to dox Green Lanterns. Shit, the Lantern Corps are on to me. Like, I'm not saying reveal your true name and the fact that you're a test pilot. Because, you know, I don't need to know that. What is it, Hal Jordan? Is that the guy's name? I don't flippin' know. It's DC. I don't give a shit about DC. I don't have the time. That was his name? Yeah, look at me. I know a guy's name. I mean, my villain origin story is still, not really villain origin, but my comics origin story is still, I decided that when I was going to get into comics, I had to make a choice. Marvel or DC, and I was not going to look back. And I have not looked back. I chose Marvel, and I'm just going to stick with that. I don't have time to learn DC as well. And honestly, I still feel like I made the right choice. Part of that could be like console wars, you know, I made the right choice because I can't go back. You know, it's the thing people make through when like they buy their brand new Xbox Spin 30, or whatever it's called, the PlayStation Obsalon. A small green thing over his eyes. It's like 7 proxy. Why not both? Like, why not Marvel and DC? Because there's too much. I have a life that I must live, and I can't focus on Marvel and DC. So I just decided, okay, well, I've got to look. If I'm going to get into one, I've got to get to choose. And Marvel generally just seemed more interesting to me at the exact moment I decided that. And honestly, as I said, like a child deciding that they've got to fight in the console wars, I am happy with my choice. Because DC looks like it's sad sometimes. It looks like it's rather wretched sometimes. And I'm like, I don't want to watch something that makes me sad, or read something that makes me sad. I want to watch things that make me laugh. And DC doesn't really have, at least from what I see, a lot of comical moments. I've just spent all my green chips doing dumb shit. Blue chips, rather. Goodbye, blue chips. Very green thing over his eyes. It's like it's 7 proxies. I don't know what you're referring to there. Al Jordan with green thing over his eyes? I'm not familiar with that. Like, I have passing knowledge to DC. I would say that I probably know more about DC than your average person. Because a lot of it's like osmosis. But in Marvel, I reckon I can give most people a run for their money. The green thing is supposed to hide his identity. Oh, I don't know this. I haven't seen the movie. Marvel in general, I think I could give people a run for their money. I haven't seen like a lot of the Marvel movies that aren't MCU, but just general knowledge, I think I could do well. Against like, not only just your common person, because your common person probably, you know, isn't an absolute nerd. Nerd. I got all shy. But, and then it's always fun when a friend goes, man, it's really weird in this movie XYZ happened. And I'm like, it's not even a mask, it's like, oh, it's like it's almost like a domino mask. I know what you mean, sorry. I know what you mean. His mask, Green Lantern. Let's look up his mask. It's a little bit more than a domino mask. Oh yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds. Look at that. Are they doing crossovers with both these days? Not commonly. I know there's a couple of crossovers, but they don't do a lot because they are rival studios for what it's worth. Now, I don't think that means rival studios as in they actively hate each other. I think you'd be a fool in any industry to not be paying attention to what your competitors are doing. But I think generally they would never do too much. There was one where Batman merged with Wolverine. Called Dark Claw. Is this like an actual thing? Hang on. Batman, Wolverine, kissing. Nope. But I do love it. Dark Claw. God, what a shitty name. The Amalgam Universe. Oh, you click on something Marvel and it's just like... It's from 96. Oh. I don't know anything about this. Yeah, no. I have no interest in that. That's fine. You know, I'm never going to be like, oh, how can you like that? It's stupid. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to say what someone likes is stupid. That's not true. I will say that, but in this one I'm not getting into that argument because it is purely a matter of taste. And I have good taste. Sorry, I was trying to resist saying something stupid like that, and I clearly failed. You don't know much about it beyond it exists? Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, it's good that it exists. I'm sure there's some fans of Marvel and DC that, you know, enjoy that, but I don't have the time. No, not today. You know, if it sells well, I mean, then I'm happy for both studios, right? I want people to, my general rule of thumb is I want people to be able to get media that they enjoy. You know, I'm not going to go around shit-talking games like Fortnite because I don't play them, therefore they suck and they're for babies. You know, because clearly, like, I'm going into a different argument now and I know that, but I'm going to continue on. Well, anyway. Whoops, almost died. Just let people enjoy what they enjoy, right? There's no harm in it. It doesn't hurt anyone. And so if people like Marvel, then like Marvel. Fine. But me, I'm going to go over here... Oh, sorry, DC. I'm just going to go over here and love Marvel, and if anyone dares ask me a question, I'm going to bore them silly as I talked at them for like 20 minutes about the origin of Miss Marvel and how relevant she is to the plot. And why I love her. But not in a weird way. But in a way that's somewhat weird. There was a time though, a friend asked me a question, and after about 15 minutes of me ranting and going off different side topics, which I'm sure you can imagine me going off different side topics, I sort of stopped and went, I'm sorry, did I actually answer your question or I just start going into stories? And they're like, you answered it about 10 minutes ago, but I did enjoy just listening to it continue. And I'm like, wow, I'm insufferable. Apparently they enjoyed themselves, but I was embarrassed. Should have shut up on timing. But as stated, they enjoyed it, so I'll take that, I suppose. I don't really keep up to like common stuff. I don't read like comics as they come out. I read like the trade paperbacks when they make it to the library. The library it's pretty good, the trade paperbacks. I just read those. And even then I'm not even really keeping up with what I'm reading. I just sort of every now and then go to the library and go, ooh, look, and I just pick up like a bunch of stuff. And occasionally I enjoy something enough or look for something enough that I actually specifically hunt it down. And by that I mean type in the library system, I want to read this, and they're like, alright, we'll get it to you eventually. We'll tell you when it's there. Which is fine. Local library is so good. Everything always wants to go into there. But I suppose if it ever fills that up, it'll sort itself out. You're a filthy casual who consumes the comic media through YouTube videos and the MCU. Pfft, that's fine. As I said, there's too much to consume. Like, if you don't have the time, then that's a good way to consume the story stuff as well. You know, a lot of the stuff I got from Imgur back in the day, and back in the day I mean like a few years ago. And these days, as I'm starting to care about it a bit more, I am coming across the actual comics where it happens. Like the wedding of Doctor Doom, which is so wonderful. You know, there's just a panel that is just like a page that is just the best page of just everyone reacting to an event. And it's so good. Doctor Doom, do I mean Iron Man? No, I mean Victor Von Doom, as played by Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. I don't know, I'm excited by this. Friggin' why not? Let's do it. Put me in, Chief. I'm ready. I mean, it's strange, but I'm so ready for this. Okay. It's just way too soon. Dude, it's been like 5 years. It'll be 7 years by the time it comes out. Strange is a different character. Although, let's be honest, Robert Downey Jr. would play an amazing Doctor Strange. Should be minimum 10. You know what? I'm still thinking, what is it, Michael B. Jordan? Should just come back and play T'Challa. I don't even care the fact that he was the villain. He should just... Coach, the lyric has put me in, Coach. You're right, it has put me in, Coach. Robert Downey Jr. could play Black Panther. I'm sure there'll be a problem with that. I'm not sure what it is. But I'm sure if we think about it together as a group, we could figure out why Robert Downey Jr. playing Black Panther would be bad. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm sure if we just all really just put our heads together, we could find out why that's a bad idea. Have I seen Tropic Thunder? I have not, but I've heard good things about it. I vaguely know what you're referring to as well. Only vaguely, but I get the gist. Why am I here? I'm fixing things. There you should. How do I find... What is Tropic Thunder on? Tropic Thunder... Oh, Jack Black's in it? Cool. How do I find it? Not on Netflix. Boo. Skiboo. One day. It's on Prime and Voodoo. I don't have Prime or Voodoo. I don't even know what Voodoo is. Good morning, Seifferkatt. How you doing, cutie? Seifferkatt comes in, just immediately gets harassed. I'm playing the Project Zomboid. Oh, have you been playing that for a while? You must be getting pretty good at that one by now. Just woke up? Yeah, it happens. That's quite a solid movie with one unfortunate choice. Yeah. He is getting good at it? Good, 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 good. I like to hear. I don't think it's an unfortunate choice. Is there such thing as an unfortunate choice? I don't think so. It's fine. Okay, I see my problems. How's the fam? Good, good. In fact, family's very well. Lil K is approaching his first birthday. Come on, quick. Got your new emote approved? F in the chat. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Be proud of that one. I don't know why. Mine don't need to get approved. They just accept it automatically. I don't know what I did for that achievement, but raise quality of the stream. Yes. Zoe wishes to be the top cat. He's gonna turn 1 already. Yes. Okay, Zoe. Adaba, you're out. Sorry. Get out of here. You're not top cat. Zoe's top cat. She's in the running. Until someone pushes her off. And we do need to raise the cost of top cat, which is... Wow, let's turn that one off. Top cat goes to 23500. My God. What if we increased it by 10% every time? No, that would be insane. That was a bad idea. Not this season, anyway. Definitely not this season. $17.9. We need more than that. It's in thing 2. Guess who couldn't remember what words are? This guy. Even if you do the first trick, it'll still require like 30,000 points. The first trick? The first trick. And wait for season 2 of America's Top Catter. Well, I mean, yeah, we're in season 2 now, actually. We've already got one Eternal Top Cat, which is... Does this still work? Metal Jacket? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is the price now higher? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I got overly excited of something. Yep. Season 3, you're new. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, no, Top Cat is a very violent sport. One person enters. That person also leaves. I mean, it's not like we kill them. Not intentionally. Look, accidents happen, okay? Let's not worry about what accidents happen. Let's worry about the good things, like the accidents that I didn't cause. The people that I didn't accidentally murder on the side of a road. You know, let's think about the happier times. Boy, that scream. They saw it coming. And I wish they didn't. What? Yeah, no, I agree. What? First triggers get top cat at the start of every stream, going from 500 to 6,000. Oh, yeah. That is a strategy. You'd have to get it every single time. And if someone saw you doing it, then maybe they would, I don't want the best viewers, I want the sexiest viewers. How many times do you bots have to be told this? What Odaba wants to do next Top Cat? Yeah, but I mean, as soon as someone sees what you're doing, they're gonna interrupt that. I already have the best viewers. The classic mistake. The bots. Wait, do I not? Oh. Are you allowed to redeem Top Cat if you're already Top Cat? Absolutely. You become a double Top Cat. But it's absolutely allowed. But it is a dangerous strategy. Probably waste byproduct, okay. But I will not turn that strategy down. I think it's acceptable. Because there is a downside to it. If it fails, then they basically get stuck. And it increases the price quickly. If you thought about it, you would have re-redeemed Top Cat on the last day of your EDK trial. Oh, yeah, because you were close. Close. I felt really bad about that. You were so close. But, you know, that's how Top Cat goes sometimes. One stream away. God, you could have been a contender. You could have seen what Turtle and I get up to. The depraved bullshit we get up to. There's going to be some rules when someone gets there, unless it's just Turtle again. I'm going to have to sit down. I'm going to have to tell you the rules. Turtle and you. Who talked about you? I'm not Eternal Top Cat. Excuse me. Sorry. Wait, what was the second rule? I forgot. Yeah, you know, you're right. You're right. Sorry. Sorry, just give me a second. I've got to remember something. What's the second rule? Oh, yeah. The best part is I'm like, what the fuck was the second rule? The second rule is like, oh. Okay. Shit. Oh no. Yeah, no, sorry, you're right, you're right. Okay, we need titanium bearings. Oh, we need these things, don't we? Yeah, you're right. I'm technically not a Channel Top Cat, but as the adjudicator, I think I'm allowed it. Am I going to get kicked out of my own channel as soon as I can be outvoted? Probably. One is not prime. Yeah, it's true. I can see why you're concerned, where your concern could come from. It does remind me of some interesting controversy in the past from, thankfully, not me. That's the important thing. Look. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. We heard about one not being prime the other day. interesting in a completely cool and fun and socially acceptable way. So is it not completely cool and fun and socially acceptable? I don't understand. Running out of cobalt was probably bad. I was running out of tungsten powder. Okay. These numbers are too low, understood. Rookie numbers, get that shit up. My phone is buzzing. What's up, phone? I don't care. You won the competition, everything. I mean, it's a violent competition. Just to be confirmed, it's not a violin competition. Or anyone thinks they heard that wrong. Okay. I'm not even gonna... I looked at my phone and then thought to myself, I said to myself, I'm not even going to look at that. But I'd already looked at my phone. It is already too late for me. Save yourselves. I mean, science is coming through. Purple is... We got 102,000 purples. That's okay. Violence. There's like a song on Miss Rachel, which, you know, if you're a parent, you probably know of Miss Rachel. If you're not, she is a early childhood teacher, I think, and she sings songs and is like very emotive to cameras. And there's a song about colors of the rainbow, but there's always a pause that goes violet, but I like to say violence, and then Panda just looks at me and is like, how's the Seablock going? Peloton, it's going well, thank you very much. We are a few technologies away from the end, and then we can live our lives once again. It's very neat. Okay, let's see what we can do with cobalt steel. Now Panda and I troll each other by just saying different colours of the rainbow, which is, you know, a totally normal thing to do. Where is my cobalt? Where is my cobalt? Become a much more pressing question than I thought it could ever be. Do we not make cobalt? Have we just been... No, surely not. Okay, thank God. I thought we were doing something very stupid there. Turns out everything's okay, we just need to make more cobalt. Where is cobalt? It is right of the charcoal stacks. Okay. Try to stay off the train line whenever possible, which is impossible because there's water everywhere. And there we go, that way. Okay, cobalt. Making it happen. You know the XACD comic where it's like, talking about how like the entire internet is built on one thing, and it's like at the end it's just like a tiny little bit of infrastructure that's being held up by a piece of string, basically, but that's holding up the entire internet. That's what I just found. This entire base is being held up by this tiny little bit of cobalt. Alright. Oh my god. Can we just improve all of this? Okay. Oh gosh, buddy. How are we supposed to live? Damn girl, you live like that? I don't know why I think so much about that damn girl, you live like that meme. Or live like this, but... Alright. Now we figure out... Is the inserted length adjustment a mod? Yeah, it's part of Bob's adjustable inserters. I think it is just Bob's adjustable inserters, actually. Okay, we're going to just get rid of this. This is stupid and I hate it. Okay, well, we've got plenty of space here. So we're going to... We did something like this before, right? But where? Where did we do it? That wasn't it. Where did we do this? Oh, I know where. It was... Okay, somebody's got to call a cat. Happens in my life. Okay. You gotta go to a cat. It's a normal thing to do. Don't question it. Okay, and then we go like that. And then... These require 1,800 carbon per minute. Okay. Carbon... How many are you making at the moment? Not enough. That's alright. We insert her. I don't remember what that number was. 1,800. Yeah, well, what is it now? Okay, one more then. Gonna be like that. If you're gonna be rude. That makes 21,000. Okay. Excellent. The laziness you can have when you've got like near unlimited resources is astounding and terrifying. Actually. Like, oh, I don't really give a shit about this. I'm just gonna go... Alright, and then like that, and then like that, and that should load it out. Yes, it does. Good. Carbon. Carbon, yo. Now that should be making almost a full train's worth every minute. And it would be doing even better if we... That. Okay, and we will also do that. Press that belt a little bit. Actually, let's compress that belt a lot a bit. But I prefer it not to use resources unless it really needs them. And then probably just speed it up anyway, because stuff it, why not? Okay. And that fixes cobalt steel. Science is still going happily. Oh, happy science. I love to see it. Oh, happy science. It is good to see you. 23%. It's going relatively well, actually. Why is that jammed? Jammed because it'd be silly. Okay, well let's unjam it to make it less silly. You have a question for me? Go on, Zoe. Shoot. What you got? I'll answer so long as I can and it doesn't embarrass me. Was my SE run also K2? It was not. It was just an SE run. I was like, why would I complicate it by doing 2 mods at once? I don't know. I just did 1. Do I regret that? Not really. If I was to do it again, I'd probably do K2 SE, but I've already done it, and at this point, I don't really want to do space exploration again. Nothing against it, it was fun, but I don't want to do it again. You can't make me unless I have a... I was gonna say, unless I have a donation incentive towards it, but that's one hell of a donation incentive. Yes, do a 500-hour run as an incentive. At that point, it's my job. Why not try doing Pyodons? I would like to. I'm going to do Pyodons one day. I think my order for things at the moment when the Day of Reckoning comes, aka 2.0, aka Space Age, aka Spage, comes out, there is an order of things I'd like to do. So it goes, I'd like to finish this, then I'd like to do, well, once Spage comes out, then the plan is to... Figure that in a moment. Okay, figure that in a moment. Play Spage, obviously. Yeah, absolutely going to do vanilla Spage once, because always Spage is new to your factories. I don't know. I don't know if I want to Spage new to my factories. But yeah, do that once. Then I'd like to do Cube, because I've been very, shall we say, interested in Cube. In a way that no man should ever be interested in a cube. I've been very excited about it. I'd love to do it. And then I think it's time for Pyodons, unless I get really frisky about the idea of a blood belt again, in which case that's just happening. So that's my order of things. And at that point, I think I've just described like a full year of Factorio game. Please leave the factory's balls alone. I'll tell you what I told my guidance counselor. No. I don't know what the implication is there, but I don't like it. Anyway. But yeah, that's like a full year's worth of Factorio content in the planning stage. So I'm not planning to stop Factorio anytime soon. I think people know that. I absolutely adore Factorio. I love what it is. And let's just hypothetically say, Spage comes out and I don't like it. Hypothetically speaking, I don't see that happening. That's cool. Pyodons doesn't need it. And Blood Belt doesn't need it. And Cube doesn't need it. I've still got like a year and a half, 2 years worth of content right there before Spage even comes. We do Spage, Space Exploration, A2, Pi, Duck Sushi. No, I don't believe that's going to be possible. Spage Blood Belt might be possible, but I have a funny feeling that we are going to run into problems with frame rate. Because even doing Blood Belt the last time, well, Blood Belt the last time I did it was stupid and badly designed, but the new things will fix that. The actual problem we're going to have with the run is the belts aren't designed well. Like, my understanding is the coding of the belts aren't designed very well to handle lots of different objects in an array as opposed to a single type of object in an array. And that causes huge problems. We have a problem with no pulp. Where's my pulp? Yo dog, where's my pulp at? We got no pulp. How do you deal with UPS slowdown? I haven't seen the show, but I believe the meme here is that's the best part. You don't. There's not really much you can do. Aside from don't design a base so terribly stupid. So, and that's the problem with the Blood Belt or the Sushi Belt, or what was the dumb thing that someone else called it? Chain Belt? Ugh, disgusting. You don't really have a solution for that. It's just be better. That doesn't really help anyone, of course. There's not really much you can do about it. It's just, it's gonna happen. I don't know if there is a solution to it, but the real answer is just don't do it. Maybe overclocking RAM and CPU. Okay, well that's a topic for someone who understands what a computer is and how it works, which unfortunately is not me. I am not going to risk damaging my computer to play Factorio. You can call me a coward for that, I understand, I would respect that. But it's not happening. Because I don't understand enough about computers. Good choice. Not the answer I expected, but the answer I respect. You throw lightning into a rock and games come out. Yep. Did we say the update would allow for something silly like 100,000 SPM? That may be true, but I still don't think the game would be very well optimized for actually doing things wrong. Like, the game is just not designed to handle a sushi belt in the magnitudes that I like to build. Plan on downloading more RAM in a few weeks. Dude, you can download RAM now. Like, it's real quick. I download RAM all the time. It makes my computer run super fast. I assume you mean buying RAM and you're not just making the joke, but I'm not sure. You're being an ass? Okay, cool. Then you were making the joke. I don't know, Zoe. I can't tell. All I get is a line of text. And I'm like, maybe you typoed. Maybe you meant buying RAM. Or maybe you just making the joke, which I respect because it's a funny joke. I don't know about funny, but I appreciate it. How's one overclock their water cooling? Pumps? Pumps. Pumps is my legitimate answer there. Putting 23 volts to a 12 volt fan or pump. Now, I'll be the first to admit I don't know much about these computer things, but I don't think that's a terribly great idea. Make sure you get the right power supply cable. Ask me how you know. Yeah, Pike, I'll ask. How do you know? What happened to you? What happened to you, and did you lose any fingers? Just the one. It was my favorite finger too. I used it for all my finger activities. Ooh. You never want to lose your favorite finger. Where did you go? What did you see? Oh, is this Magical Trevor? Are we trotting out Magical Trevor in 2024? It was a mod quite a long time ago, AM2 days. Put the neutral wire into the negative 12 volt ATX cable. I'll be honest, I understood like part of that. Not much, but definitely part of that. But not much. It was right at the start of the time that the ATX started charging. Oh, you blew the motherboard. Okay, see, you never want to blow the motherboard. I may not know much about computers, but blowing the motherboard is a bad thing. Okay, we're going to do this. Now, some people may call me reckless and wild for this, but I think it would be good to have a backlog of cellulose fiberware available. Okay. Don't forget standoffs. Make sure they have Mexican though. Yeah, you don't want an accidental Mexican standoff. I understand that. You think they had a lot of? Do you think they have a lot of standoffs in Mexico? This is a legitimate question. I know it's probably more of a racist thing, but maybe we shouldn't be calling them Mexican standoffs. It's just occurred to me. Oh, by the way, Zoe, I mentioned to my friend who was involved in the almost racist fight in a bar, right? The racist in the bar, and that they wanted to almost go into a fight with them. And I said that chat approved of them fighting against them, and they wanted to fist bump you. So, take my friend's fist bump. They have witnessed the stream a total of 1 time. They don't quite understand it, but they were bemused regardless. But yeah, take their fist bump. And he said that we should go back there one day. I'm like, we're just going to get into another fight with someone, some old guy, aren't we? They assured me probably not. You know what? I trust them that they probably don't intend to. You'll fight racists. You know what? Fighting racism is a good idea. If racism, right? Okay. What does it cost to come to New Zealand these days? From Australia? Probably pennies. Why do you want to come fight racists? Wait, hang on. Zoe, no offense, but I think you got plenty of them in your own country to fight. Yeah, I was gonna say, look, don't worry about it. We'll handle our ones. Thank you for the thought. Go on an exchange program. We just go and fight each other's racists. Maybe not actually. Maybe not. No. See, no offense, but I think your racists are going to be more hardened than our ones, because, like, your ones are used to the scary, scary Australian wildlife, and our ones are not. Can't run as fast as that train. It's alright. The thought was there and I appreciate it. I think we need another one of these. Okay. I think we've still got plenty of rubber. We have like 2,000, like, lots. 2,000. 256 spots or 51,000. See, I was like, that's, we have more than 2,000, but I'm like, somewhere in my head, numbers did a weird thing, and I wasn't quite sure what had happened there. I have now witnessed it, and I understand. I have become like Jonathan Blow. I am the witness. How many of those do I need? That's making... actually making enough. 369. 364. That's actually enough, so long as the green wires keep on coming. Should be alright. With the alternative that maybe... maybe we need to make the belts faster, which seems to be where we keep going with a lot of our thought processes. Okay, we have a minor problem, but the wires run out. That's where we have an issue. So, if we were to say, run a belt through here, go, and then do that. then the wires will be less consumed by that side, and everything should be hunky-dory. I don't know where that phrase hunky-dory comes from, but I assure you it is a real phrase. Okay. We make the sulfur. I would like to turn the sulfur into sulfur dioxide gas, so we need oxygen. Okay. Let's fix that up now. We need one less train coming through here. You want to say it's British? I remember it being in a... Okay. It seems legitimate that it's a British word. Okay. Or phrase? Idori, is it a phrase or a word? Thinking too much into this. Hunk is from Dutch. Home or safe? Like a safe place. That might not be what we're thinking here, but good to know. What am I doing here? Oh, it's a liquefier. Derp. Those aren't liquefiers. Dory is unknown. Well, I mean, that's basically what I learned from, you know, Finding Nemo, right? Dory is a big unknown. We don't know what's going on with her. Aside from she's voiced by Ellen DeGeneres, who is such a lovely star and has done nothing wrong. Hang on, let me just check the news real quick. Oh no. Oh no. No, I don't give a shit about Ellen. It always reminds me of like those hosts being like, oh, you've woken up from the coma, great, what are you going to do now that you're awake? Ah, I'm going to go visit my favorite gorilla Harambe. Oh no. It's the home cheese. You not feel comfortable with a home cheese? 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Like, you don't want to get cheese that's not from home, do you? Is this the sort of perverse nature that my chat attracts? Cheese perverts? Alright, people. Do we have any cheese perverts in the house? If you're a cheese pervert, you do have to tell me by law. You know what? I'm not even surprised. Home cheese implies you're growing in your bathtub. I don't think you grow cheese in a bathtub. Then again, what do I know about cheese? The answer is not much. I mean, really nothing. Nobody does. Cheese is a mystery to everyone. Might need a couple. Jeez, what is it? Why does it invade our homes? Are we safe from the nemesis that is cheese? Find out at 6 o'clock tonight. Cheese line. Okay, that should hopefully sort out the sulfur problems. Now the problems do remain elsewhere with the naphtha. We have never quite... Kids are calling it home cheese and it's not what you think. Calm down, Fox News. What is it if it's not what I think? It's the most insulting thing I've ever said to someone, by the way. Calm down, Fox News. Sorry. I don't know what would inspire me to say such a hateful thing. We just need a lot more naphtha. It uses 43,000 naphtha per minute. We don't make that sort of numbers. Can we make those sorts of numbers? I want 50,000 naphtha per minute. I do not have 50,000 naphtha per minute. In fact, we have a problem. We're not even close to 50,000. Why are we not crushing fish? Okay, we need some more... Oh, this is where I think. And we're short of thermal water. Really? Okay, well, first off, this is only making 48,000 per minute. So even if we were going at top speeds, it's still not enough. So that's a good start to our problems. Oh wait. Okay, so that's now going at maximum 75,000 per minute. That's better. So we can't make 75,000 per minute. Don't have the anything. But we're trying. Hey Maholic, welcome. A shout out to the Maholic. Yeah, he was playing Factorio. I bet he was. He's a good boy. You should totally follow Maholic if you're not already. And for those who don't know, I am SeiferKatt. We are at the final-ish stages of Seablock. I say final-ish because there's still probably like 10 hours to go. Over to the Sandboss stream. Fair enough. It's good to see you. We're going to need more thermal water. I don't know if we have anything ready for that. Oh, sorry, I am wrong. We do. Oh wow, we can just extract more thermal water. Well, let's get onto that. Made a donut spaceship just for Dave, man. Look. A donut spaceship is the most effective one. Because it's got one big speed hole. Now you can go play V Rising offline. Okay. Off you go then. Isn't V Rising like some sort of Diablo type game? Or what do they call them? Action RPGs? That's the official title for that genre, right? Those make the best spaceship because they have a big space in the middle of them. Exactly. Feed holes. You'll lurk here? Excellent. You are welcome to lurk here as long as you wish. You're always welcome, Holic of Mars. Okay. Let's go back to crushing fish. Hey kids, have you ever wanted to crush on a fish? Don't. Weird. Like, what? Why would you do that? It's a fish, man. Like, what? Why? Sorry, my my agent is reminding me that we don't kink shame here, but bros, why are you doing this? The fish doesn't love you, man. The sooner you realize that, the better. Needlessly cruel. I mean, people, am I right? And we'll just do a little thing here just to make sure it all goes the way we want it to go. That's doing its best. Speed mods. The asymmetry. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Sorry. If you do not know by now, Zoe, I am a monster. You know what? Let's help me. I don't care. We need more steams. Okay. I remind you, that's a god you follow, not I. All who seek the factory are her children. Well, I'm a bad child. I'm the bad boy of Factorio. I got my leather jacket and everything. Because I'm bad to the bone. I've often been described as the bad boy of Factorio. Quite a common way people describe me. Oh wait, hang on, we got... I'm just going to change that, sorry. It's not a bad boy of Factorio, it's the bad boy of Factorio. Very important that I'm the bad boy of Factorio, not a bad boy of Factorio. A bad boy of Factorio just sounds like I'm getting occasional spankings from Woob. I'm getting more than occasional spankings from Woob, let me tell you. My ass is raw. Leather jacket full of spaghetti and ongoing manual crafting. Yeah, anyway, moving on. I didn't ask for that. I really didn't. Look, if anything, I thank you that you just didn't quote it as my ass is raw. Because that's what I saw coming. So I appreciate what you did there. I thought it was going to be so much worse. Hang on everyone, I'll be back in just a moment. I'm just seeing how Panda's going. Okay, I've returned probably. Have I returned? I have returned, look at that, I'm back. Hi me. Weird phrase, but alright. Okay, what's going on? Too much fish oil. Too much lubricant? Hang on. What do we do with lubricant? Can we turn lubricant into anything good? Like say... No, we can't. Okay. I'm going to do something very strange and scary. Which is... Actually, no, hang on. Where's the lubricant going? Wait, is this... What is this? Oh, that's for that. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. So... What I shall do is... oh, I have no red wires. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do it with green wires. Actually, you know what? Oh. We will have to do this. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do this best, and it's kind of clogged up my brain. I got the brain rot. We all saw this was going to happen one day. SeiferKatt with brain rot, more likely than you. We need to get some red wires after this. I don't like green wires, they're gross. Okay. True when... no, false when there's no inputs. Greater than 300,000. And then we're just going to flare stack it. Okay, cool. So that means now that's under control, we should be getting pressure on my fish harder than ever before. You flare stacked your first gas yesterday? Nice. I take it flare stacks is something that K2 does, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't do, space exploration doesn't need to. Of course, I could be wrong. Oh, hang on. We can turn fish oil into base mineral oil? Hold up. No, 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 no. We need some oil refineries in. Do I carry oil refineries? I do not. Okay. I didn't know we could turn fish oil into base mineral oil. That's way more useful. I had to get rid of oxygen, which is a little weird knowing you could just release it. Yeah. You don't need to figure out how to crack oxygen. I mean, play Nullius. Nullius is all about trying to figure out how you're supposed to avoid things. Also, my recommendation is don't play Nullius, but that's a me thing. That's me just being a hateful little man. You know, but... You know, everyone's got their flaws. Mine is that I hate people. And hate everything. Your oxygen is kind of dangerous. That's fine, you just set fire to the oxygen. People have been doing it for years, people should continue doing it. Oxygen didn't want to be set on fire, it wouldn't be so flammable. Although I think the logic there is oxygen is not actually flammable, it's just something else. I don't know. Get rid of fermentation base. Wait, no, not really. Massively reactive. That works. I think oxygen just really wants to be on fire. Well, it certainly doesn't want to be included, right? I'll get in there before someone else makes that joke, because I know someone was thinking it. I was like, oh, Seif, make oxygen not included joke. Come on, do it. Come on, Bart, say the line. Oxygen's just a prima donna, thinks it's so cool. Ooh, I like to burn. I'm part of the fire tetrahedron or something. Yeah, but really, it's just being stupid. I don't think we actually want that anymore. The problem was we had all the fish oil that we couldn't deal with. Now we can deal with it. Now what we really might need is more fish. Detonation, defrag. Are they really different things to other people, normal people? I don't know if I'd class myself as a normal person, but it certainly means nothing to me. I think it's a big call if I started calling myself a normal person. Yes, I agree, those words really mean nothing to me. More ceramic filters, please. Yeah, I was wondering when the water's going to start failing there. Where were you when the waters failed us? There's subtly different kinds of booms. You have a tank of diesel undergoing flagellation. You have that's still a serious problem-shaped thing. Just know what shape your problems are in, though, isn't it? It's like why friend shaped we're not friend. Why problem shaped we're not problem. Oh, so I heard a sound the other day at work, and I thought it was like, it just sounded like a balloon animal being twisted. So I turned around and just found my friend like doing something with a piece of plastic. I'm like, oh, I thought you were twisting a balloon animal. He's like, I can't twist balloon animals. I'm like, can you not? Can you not do any balloon animals? He went, no. I turned to the person next to him, and I was like, can you do any balloon animals? And she turned to me and went, no, Seif, I can't do any balloon animals. And then she fell for my bait. She said, Seif, can you make any balloon animals? I said, I can do one. She goes, really? What can you do? Snake. The look of disappointment on her face, just like got the head tilt and everything. I was so happy. Yeah, just the snake. Office clown here, exactly. She was so disappointed. She was just like, not only was she disappointed in the fact that it was a non-answer, but also that she knew she'd fallen for it. And that was the better part of it. It was the regret, knowing that she'd made a mistake. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I was going for that look. That look is not the wrong look to give someone when they say something so utterly stupid. I forget, do you not like puns? It's hard to tell because some people love puns here and some people hate them, and I honestly forget who does what some days. So I'm going to assume by what you've just said, probably negative on the puns. Can't stand puns. But it's alright, wait until I tell you about the origami I can fold. Right. It's doing well. Is it a kite? No. Zoe, we're talking about the same level of I can fold a balloon animal that is a snake. So think less of me. I appreciate that you thought highly of me, but stop that and think less of me. Okay? Stop thinking so highly of me. I don't deserve that. That's just an A4 piece of paper. Nah, kites are a little harder. I make a scrunch up paper ball. But the important thing is when I do it, I do very precise folds. And you're like, ooh, what is he making? You know, and then I fold it backwards, and then I just look at it and throw it. Scrunch up paper ball. And they're just like, you know, I give them the idea of hope that I might be doing something cool. You know, and then I dash them against the wall like the paper ball. Nut oil. We're not even going to think about that. The old wise rock origami. I've never heard that one before, but I will be stealing that. Okay, we're going to go crush some more fish between my toes. pretty sure there's like a... You know what? I deserved that. I deserved that. I got crushed between a train's toes. Ew, the engineer crushed against me. Gross. Always want to learn how to make those tiny stars. I understand this pretty easy. I'm not going to tell you any more than that because I just understand it's easy. It doesn't mean I know how to do it. Oh, are we at the location? Are we there? Oh, there's my corpse. That was a strange thing. I can make an A4 paper origami out of a sieve. Hey. Sure did. Actually a little bit more space in there too. I should really use that. I'm not going to, but I should. Yeah, that train got me alright. Okay. Just a moment. I just need to kill someone. I got a snack. Just a little raspberry Danish. No big deal, no big deal. Okay. I apologize. Alright. It's time to crush some more fish. The Danes will be fine. As long as they have beards. None of those beardless Danes, right? Okay. That's gonna crush the fish. Go into here. Make more oil. What do you mean? 5.9 million Danes? I think that's about as many as there are New Zealanders. They're just as endangered as Kiwis, apparently. That's pretty much the size of Melbourne. Whenever I think of Melbourne, I just think of PAX, and I want to go back to PAX one day. One day I'll go back to PAX. Wait, Zoe, you're in Melbourne, right? You go to PAX? You do the PAX thing. If you've never been. I only went the first one. Which was a enlightening experience. You know where it's usually held? I mean, I went once. I thought it was held in Melbourne. But that was the reason I went to Melbourne. I assume it's still held in Melbourne, but I don't know. $16,000 Kiwis left is not as much higher than I thought there was. You're hoping to narrow it down further than the entire city. Look, it was right outside of it, like... So, you got off a train, and the convention center was right there, but they may have moved it. It was a big convention center. It had multiple buildings in it. Look, I don't know, I've only been to Melbourne once. Let's see, if I look it up, PAX Australia location. I mean, you could have done this yourself, you know. Wait, really? I just say it was outside the train station and you're like, MCEC, Melbourne? Station's called Southern Cross. Let's see, is that still the same place? It's near a Coles. Does that help? It's near a Coles. I hope that helps. Southern Cross sounds suspiciously British. What are you talking about, British? One, Australia is a British colony, same as New Zealand, and that does not help, I know. And also, it's a Southern place, Southern Cross. We get the Southern Cross. It's on the Australian flag and also the New Zealand flag. In a way that confuses Australians and New Zealanders on a daily basis. I have a great deal of disrespect to anyone in either country that gets the flag wrong. And thinks, like, if a New Zealander goes, that's our flag, and I'm like, that's the Australian flag, and they're like, but it looks the same. I'm like, it doesn't. It looks similar, but not the same. I have a level of disrespect for that. And I apologize if there's any New Zealanders or Australians here that struggle with that, but you got to learn your own flag, man. If our politicians can't learn our own flag, you've got to learn it. It's not that hard. You look for the red? Brilliant. That'll do. That's all you really need to do. Look for the red or look for the white and you'll be sorted. You know, it's like the mnemonic. Look for the white and you're alright. Look for the red, you'll soon be dead. No, wait, crap. New Zealand is red. No, no. I guess I'll soon be dead. No, I messed up. No, I said something positive about Australia. I'll never live this down. Soon everyone will be dead on a universal timescale. That's true. Even if you count the trains this episode. No, we don't, do we? We don't count the trains. I can't tell you why the stars are red. The stars are red because the stars are right. I can't tell you. No, you're right. I can't. Can your efficiency module the electric boilers get out more energy than it takes to produce? Gims, that is a ridiculous question, to which the answer is yes you can actually. You actually can do that. Which is the funniest part of it. It does actually work that way. It shouldn't. I know it shouldn't. Under a law of thermodynamic, it shouldn't work, but yet it does. Okay, you know what? Next time I do Seablock, I will do two things. Like, power will be in two ways. One, only wind turbines, until I can make electric boilers powering themselves. We all know the Seifers carefully built up an immunity of trains by taking ever-increasing doses. That's correct. You've got me. That's how life works for me. What are we doing? Hang on, the research. So it was 5 hours between those two. It was about 6 hours between those two. It was about 4 hours between those two. I mean, yeah, we shouldn't be too much longer. I mean, I know everything's incremental increases, and unfortunately it's not the most exciting way of doing Factorio, so I have to be more charismatic than ever before. So we're in trouble, is what I'm saying. I am a little concerned about my rocket launch potential. Maybe we should do something with that. Really, at this point, I could probably just, like, Alt-Tab and just play Noita. Shouldn't, though. I'm tempted. I do love Noita. Can't just play Noita all your life. Even though you want to. You know what? If we do this... Oops. And then we do a bit of this. Then, oh, look what we've got in here. A perfect spot for two of these. I wonder if we can grab some really good speed modules just real quick. Just a cheeky theft. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Theft happens every day. That's heat shielding, right? How much is that improved heat shielding? 180. I mean, it was previously like, oh, excluding when it just crapped itself. Wage theft is the biggest steals in the US. That doesn't surprise me. Wait a second. That was a bad time in my life, clearly. Hey, cool, we're dying more often now. I like how at one point there was just a bit of straight rail that died. I don't know why, or how, it just did. I think I should just keep stealing things. What are they going to do? Stop me? What are they, the police? The faster you run, the more space you can occupy in a time frame, so the likelihood of a train hitting you increases. That does make logical sense. Just slow down time. I'm already slowing down time. We're already like 25% down, 20% down. The problem is we need to speed up my like hand-eye coordination. My mouth-eye coordination's pretty good. My hand-eye coordination's a problem. People don't usually talk about their mouth-eye coordinations, and quite frankly, I think that's, you know, a fault of people. Anyway, we're gonna launch this rocket, then I might actually call it for the night. I don't know why the ship's always launched as rusty. Like, why is the ship already rusty? What's going on? Steve's mouth-eye coordination is so good he can say things before he thinks them. That is true. Made of Tesla. Made by Tesla. That's a good answer. Yeah. We made the ship out of stainless steel. Man, I used to like want a Tesla car one day. That's oil for sliding it better through the air. That does make sense too. Alright, I'm going to go put these science packs somewhere, and then I'm going to call it for the night. A little bit early, I know, but I got stuff to do. Island was 50 meters from the ocean. What did I expect? Well, I expected a non-rusty ship. That's what I expected. How can a ship rust after like 10 minutes? Insert Tesla joke again. We have 69,000 space science. That's not nearly enough. How are we doing with yellow science, actually? 49,000. Not great either. It's certainly trying. Well, 49,000 actually, if you think about it, is 1/8 of what we need total. I guess that's alright. Blue science is doing particularly well. Purple science is occasionally thinking about itself. What are we lacking? Gold? Gold and naphtha. Yeah, not really surprising about the naphtha problem. Gold? I thought we had gold sorted. Well, it looks like we have gold sorted. Maybe we just need a bigger train. Or like a second train. Okay. We'll just put that in there so we remember it. Alright, let's call it. Nope. Yes. Thank you very much everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you are new here, please do consider following.
Kicking for
If you do what works for you. Thank you for following L Waffles, or just Waffles, I guess. Appreciate it. I will next be streaming on Monday. So I'm going to miss the Saturday, Sunday stream spot because I will be busy. But I'll be back on Monday, and I will also have I'll be starting something. So be here for that, I guess. What the shirt? Do. What the shirt? Okay, today's shirt is this is cool, like little space shirt. But also it's the pattern on it is the view from Doctor Strange's Sanctorum. Spoiler-free review of D&W. It's a lot of fun. What's D&W? Not sure of that one. Yay something? Yeah, it's a something. It is a something. Yes, thank you, Adaba. Socials. Oh, Deadpool Wolverine. It's a lot of fun. Want to see it? I'm glad. I'm looking forward to it. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where you can find VODs. Lots of VODs. Literally thousands of hours of Factorio VODs there. They build up after 3 years, it turns out. There's also Discord, where you can find me outside my regular streaming time, and where I will be posting announcements such as that I won't be streaming on Saturday. Before my herald reminds me that I do have to tell someone that. Besides that, I am done for the night. Thank you so much everyone for being here. It has been an absolute blast streaming for you today. And I hope to see you here next Monday for more of the same. Let's get this done. Take care, everyone.